so much. Let me go let y'all know real quick. Because y'all probably don't even know I'm a bitch's live. You feel me? Let me go let y'all know. How do I do this? Ooh, that's not good. Hold on, besties. I'm coming. Give me a second. There we go. Share. Copy the link. And then... Oh, wait, that's bad. Never mind. Why did it do that? That's so rude. Hey, besties. Oh, I got it. I got it. That was harder than I thought. Después de todo. How was your day? Hey, besties. Let me come from the beginning. Dang, y'all be popping up on a bitch. Like, hey, besties. Finally back from Mexico. King concert live. Woo, watching the ass bet on me. Come on, Cindy. Waiting for you. Hey, bestie. Just put on my jammies. Hubby is picking up dinner. I'm ready. Woo. I'm so hungry. What should I eat today? This. I got that freaking song stuck in my head. I ain't gonna be on here too. I can't, not too long, but like, I kept coming by your channel checking for the live move. Best I missed you. I'm here. No me extrañen. Aquí estoy. Para arruinarles su sábado. Just kidding. What? Okay, I know how to fucking use Instagram. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. It's there. Hello, let's see the nail. These are the nails, besties. Right now they look just plain, but like, oh my gosh. In the sunlight, bitch. Let me see if I can put the flashy flash on. Can y'all see that? Look at that beach. Look at that. They're so beautiful in the sunlight. Like, I literally cannot. Look at that. I partied hard last night at my cousin's wedding. Got home at 4 a.m. Oh. Hey, Bess, have you watched the Barbie movie? If not, will you? I don't know. To be honest, I ain't even going like, no me llama la atención. Like, I don't know. Hey, comadre. There's some stuff where I'm just like, you know what I mean? But no me llama la atención to watch the Barbie movie. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. But Teenus, bitch. So do anybody have any Taylor Swift tickets for Monday? Hi, bestie. Hope you're having a great weekend. I've been so tired, besties. Like, I just been working. That's why I didn't go live. The Barbie movie sucks. Sorry. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. Hey, Carrie, Gotti. Happy hormones, bestie. No me llama la atención. The outfits are so cute in the Barbie movie. I mean, did you watch The Sound of Freedom? It's so good. No, I literally have not had time, besties. Like, pa que les engaño. I have not had time to go watch a movie. Like, cosa sadness. You know what I mean? Cuando uno anda en chinga y andas trabajando. Let me drink some jimador. Cuando andas en chinga y así, like, you just want to come home and go to sleep. Like, I have not been able to sleep in all week. I'm just so tired. But I was like, you know what? I gotta come on here. I gotta come on here for my besties because I haven't done a regular live. I did 2 bestie lives this week. So, the besties got a live, but I'm trying, besties. I'm trying. For watching the guy who funded the movie just got... What? The Barbie movie was mid. I was ready for it to be over when I was watching it. LOL. I don't know. Literally, like, no me llama la atención. I haven't been to the movie. Like, I haven't done any of that. Teenus, my best friend went, right? I saw that she posted on her Instagram. Que andaba, she put, oh, Barbie movie, here we are. And then she tagged some random bitch. Just kidding. No, so I was, bro, the way that me and my friends were toxicas. I'm more toxica with my besties than I am with my man. You feel me? And so I was like, oh, who's this bitch? Who is this biatch that my best friend is out with right now? And why are they watching the Barbie movie together? So I go to her profile, right? And I see that she follows me. And then I see que es de Dolores también, Dolores Hidalgo. And I was like, oh, okay, you're good. So I messaged my bestie, right? I messaged my friend. And I was like, I literally was about to get toxic on your ass. but I went to go see that she's following me. She's a bestie, and she's from Guanajuato. So you have my permission to watch this movie with her. I won't shoot up the place. Just kidding, just kidding. I was like, I won't, you know what I mean? No voy a mandar a mi gente to fucking quitarte de ahí. I was like, you're good. And she's like, oh yeah, she says thanks for the blessing. I was like, yeah, just this time. Sus, comadre, andamos de pachanga ahí te cachamos, Ali y Arturo, saludos a Jacobo. Mood, diviértense, diviértense. Se echan un rapidín por ahí. Same, sis, my bestie don't want to catch you. No, sometimes it is worse. No, same thing. When I had did that, that little, when I went to the restaurant, Juan and a Million here in Austin, I said, I know, the little TikTok about that I put where I was like, oh, I heard you besties wanted more, you know, where to eat spots, and I posted that. She's like, bitch, who the fuck did you go eat with? And I was like, bitch, I'm with my sister. Like, chill. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. I was like, sorry. I was more focused on the restaurant. Bestie, have you seen the Hello Kitty Halloween blankets? I've seen them on TikTok. Have I seen them in Marshalls or TJ Maxx? No. My man in a mood. I'm fixing to make myself a drink because he ain't stressing me out. Why are my friends jealous like y'all? Hi, Bessie. At a sushi restaurant while watching you. Sushi sounds good. No, we begin like that. And our other friend, who, like, honestly, bitch, if you're watching me, nos debes una pinche salida. Because she fucking flaked last time we went to see Reinas. But I see her with her fucking señora friends. And me and my other friend, we're toxic. I'm like, oh, so your man don't let you go out with us. Then I'm a married woman. You know what I mean? Yolana's a fiance. We're not out here thoughting and plotting. But he lets you go out with these fucking señoras? Which señoras, if you're watching me, no tea, no shade, but, like, she was my bestie first. I went to school with her. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're for lifers, in case you didn't know. So just back the fuck off a little bit. And, like, préstala. Like, let us borrow her real quick. Damn. Let us borrow her. Let's go. We want to do some hood rat shit. Y no nos dejan. Because ya pusieron el ejemplo de señoras de la alta sociedad, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, y'all already put it in her man's head that, like, y'all are good women. You know what I mean? And, you know, y'all be doing just the regular schmegular, going to, like, a little restaurant, having one margarita. And I get it. You know what I mean? But we're not there yet. Like, we're almost there. Let us take her out. Damn. And honestly, y'all want to come, y'all can come. I don't like two of you bitches, though. I'm gonna lie. But I'll tolerate y'all for a night. I'll suck it up for a night. But, like, help a bitch out. Aquí echándome unos tacos y viendo a la bestie. As you should, per. So, yeah. That's me. But I want to see Oppenheimer. I'm going to tell you one thing right now, and one thing right now only. I don't care. And y'all play it back if y'all have to, besties. I will allow it. But one thing I'm going to do every single time, ever since I saw Peaky Blinders, Cillian Murphy is my man. That's my man in my head. And I just, I'm gonna stick beside him. I don't care what he does. Y'all could tell me that he fucking punched a kitty, and I don't care. I mean, he had a reason. There was a reason he did that. And I'm gonna stick beside him. So Cillian Murphy, which he looks like such a serious dude. I feel like he would never tolerate me because I don't take shit serious. He looks like he gets fed up really fast with people. So, you know, realistically, I know it would never work out, but would I have a one night stand? I would. I would. You know what I mean? I would. But that's neither here nor there. And I want to go see him. Everything is justifiable with him. Those eyes. It's them eyes. He's been around for years. That's what I'm talking about. I need to go see Open. That's a movie I am down to watch. You're going to make me watch that show. No, Peaky Blinders. If you haven't watched Peaky Blinders, what are you doing with your life? Peaky Blinders is that shit. Like, I'm not going to lie. In the beginning, it's kind of like it takes a minute to get you there. You know what I mean? But once you're like deep in, bitch, you're deep in. Oh, let me show y'all real quick. I got some new sunglasses, and I can't wait to wear them. Because they were on sale from Key. I get all my sunglasses from Key or Quay, whatever the fuck you want to fucking call that shit. Look at these bitches. You can't tell me, bitch, that these are not the fucking cutest glasses you have ever seen in your life. Like, what's it giving? I couldn't get through the first season. Look at that. It just gives. It just gives. That's my problem. The first episode doesn't get me. I never watch again. That is the problem. But I stuck it through. I'm not gonna lie. When it came to Peaky Blinders, I was like, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? And so then I ended up just not watching it. And then algo me llamó la atención to go back. These were $39 from Key. They're having a sale. I don't know if they're still having it, but they were having a sale on the sunglasses. And I've been wanting those for a minute. So I told her, go, it's going on your tab, babe. So thanks. But yeah, what's everybody doing? Let's get into some shit. I feel like the besties have been needing advice lately. So I want to make this into like a confession advice segment. If you need advice, and here's the thing. Let me put a little fucking, what's it called? What's that thing on? What's the thing? A fucking, before you take our advice, you feel me? Like, you know, be aware that like, we're not all right in the head. Disclaimer, there you go. I was like, where's the fucking word? Disclaimer, I'm not a perfect person. None of the besties in here are perfect people. And some of us are not right. Like, yo tengo uno que otro torneo que no está bien. So, with that being said, you know what I mean? Take what we say with a grain of salt. Like, don't get in your feels. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, just chill. Just chill. Bessie, I'm here sipping on a Jack. I haven't had one of those in a minute. Yeah, just a little disclaimer. Don't take everything that we say seriously. Some of us don't know what we're talking about. Yeah. So send them in on Instagram. Long ones, you already know. DM them. Well, yeah, DM them. Yeah. Let's get it rolling. I will always resort to the worst and most extreme option. Exactly. Literally exactly. Like. Because I'm watching Grey's Anatomy, right? And I'm at the part where Joe Wilson and Alex Karev, like, it's a whole thing. And she tells her ex-husband, who like DV'd her and almost killed her, shows up at the hospital. There's like so much chaos going on. And you know, Alex is like, I'm gonna go see him and beat him up. And then he goes, but he doesn't beat him up because he doesn't want to go to jail. Like, he's like weighing out the options and blah blah blah. See, me, because I'm not right in the head, I just feel like if you're not willing to go to jail for me, bitch, do you even love me? Like, why do I have a man if you're not going to defend me? You know what I mean? And, like, I get it. But, I don't know. I missed the best. I had to get a new DC for some reason. Won't let me update. I think you have to put, like, you have to update your card information or something, bestie. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, bestie. Hey, bestie, watching on TV as I clean. As you should. As you should, bestie. One thing about me, a man defending me is always going to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, just punch him one time. Just make his nose, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you walking away when you had the opportunity to defend me, and maybe it's our fault, novelas, you know, all these fairy tales where the prince saves the princess and you know what I mean? If you can't do a little punchy punch, do I need to find, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, let him get one punch in. See, Bessie, I said that until my husband got a good job that he'd lose if he got arrested. And that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe you're right. I get that. I want to be able to brag and say my man will F you up. Bestie, I finally made it to an actual live, but my phone is on 2% and I'm not home. Just my love. Bestie, get it together. Just kidding. I'm not giving any kind of advice because my therapist told me I take everything to extreme. I'm a dramatic queen. What can I say? No, because me and my best friend, it's the blind leading the blind. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and I wish I fucking wish that, like, back in the day, maybe a couple years ago, y'all could see our messages, because the way we gaslit each other and the way we were so fucking delusional when it came to giving each other advice, like, it's fucking crazy. And bitch, if you're on here, like, be fucking for real. We don't know what we're talking about. She'll be like, bitch, let me know if I'm exaggerating. And then all you see are fucking audios, and I'm listening to them, and I'm like, nah, bitch. And then I would literally, like, there were some times where, even though she took it to the extreme, I was like, but it's valid. And I was like, and you know what? You didn't even take it far enough. Because I feel like you could still take it farther. And, like, I will say this. Me and my best friend, we have victim mentality when it comes to men. So I'm like, bro, play the victim. You know what I mean? Like, there was one situation where, you know, it's almost as if her man really couldn't even help it. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he couldn't even help what was happening. But I was like, if you don't fucking play the victim and, like, literally guilt trip him, you know what I mean? It's, yeah. Was not going to drink, but just open a Monaco. Cheers, bestie. Cheers, bestie. Cheers to all the besties. Yeah. So, and it worked, though, in her favor. Because I'm telling you, you got to control men in the beginning. You don't fucking, if you don't let them know from the beginning, hey, I don't like this ain't what it is, it's only going to get worse. So, you know what I mean? It's literally only going to get worse. I can't. Okay, go make a drink. Ooh, mood. I love it. I like your cup, bestie. I'm scared. I'm always guilt tripping. Well, no, because I do that. I'm like, but you don't understand what your decisions, how they affected me. Like, I'm literally crying, throwing, shitting myself. Like, I'm literally shitting myself right now. My calzones están cagados because of what you did. I threw up. I'm gagging because of your actions. Hey, Ariana, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, Ariana? Just kidding. Ever since I started watching you, I be gaslighting my man. It's because there's nothing else to do but gaslight them. Oh, by the way, that Juvia's Place fucking glitter, I put it here and it's cute. It's like, but it's blue. I don't know why I thought it was like white. But we're here now, so it is what it is. Right. Bessie, did you ever hear back from the bestie that needed baby supplies for her? Yeah, nobody messaged me. Nobody messaged me. I was waiting for y'all to message me about the, I put the wish list on my link tree, but nobody ever got back to me about if they were gonna send her stuff. So let me know so I can message her. DM me. Ew, because one of the besties sent me a side-by-side of Ariana Grande's brother and her man, or her fucking, I don't know what he is to her, and it's disgusting. I bought her something. Oh, que Dios te lo multiplique, bestie. Cry con las velotas down my face. Wait, him at Cali? I believe so. Bestie, I think you unfollowed me. From where? Her brother, we couldn't comment on your IG post. No. DM me. Like, I had posted I put it in my link tree, and then I had made a story, and I was like, hey, like, DM me if you wanted to send the bestie something or you had something for her. We're on, like, on TikTok, Instagram. I haven't unfollowed nobody recently. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? But you're not the only bestie. So on TikTok, I sent you a DM. Let me go look. Bestie, you following people? I don't have IG. Let me go see. No, I don't have anything, bestie. Nothing in my requests. Literally nothing. Are you, bestie? Let me find out you're not even messaging the right one. Cause you know that I have I have my backup account, and then there's a bunch of fake accounts. Are you messaging the right? Which one are you messaging? DM me on Instagram with your TikTok name. I bet you messaging the backup bestie. She ain't following me. Hola, bestie. Saludos, Chicago. Is this a drunk? Like, I love you. You're the go. Ayy. Bestie, you following people? I try to follow the besties back. Wait, I need to get to you about the babies. I have a whole bunch of diapers, but I think it's cheaper to just buy her new ones because that's shipping. No, you're right. Bestie, don't follow me. I've been to Hemet. I just randomly found myself there. Nothing to do there. Bestie, don't follow me. I'm trying to follow y'all back on TikTok. I'm trying. There's just a lot of y'all. But I don't say I'm not trying, besties, because I am. Yeah, I don't. Which one you messaging, bestie? Because now you got me thinking. Oh, I seen that too. I took the message as your TikTok inbox is full and we can no longer send you messages. Yeah, like something's not right. It's not letting me send messages to anybody, and it's not letting me like really receive messages. I knew I made it when Bestie started following me. I'm trying, besties. Don't say I'm not, because I am. All right. Hi, Bestie. Feliz sábado. LOL, no, it's the right one. You had just posted your nails. Well, I guess I can't get messages no more. Is it full? Nah, because why she following people and be sharing things with you, bestie? Nah, cause I'm done. I'm saying I haven't made it yet. It's because, look, here's the thing. Bestie, I'm still waiting for my happy birthday song. It's tomorrow. Okay, get ready. But before I get on that, besties, on TikTok, y'all have different names on TikTok than y'all have on here. So it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard. I don't be knowing who y'all is until I go and I look. I'm like, okay, this, because, you know, over here we got profile pictures and we got names and shit. So weird to hear it randomly. Okay. Feliz cum... Oh, wait, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do that. I'm not feeling that right now. Me? No, let me not pull Yarita. Let me do it in Spanish now, because you know what? I should have done that. I don't have to say... I'm not follow-up material. Hemet is lonely. User 1286. I'm done. Okay. Bessie has her favorites. No, I don't. I promise you I don't. Well, how does it go? I'm trying to fucking think. Oh, yeah. El día en que tú naciste, nacieron todos los troncos. There you go. I don't know compa Jacob, by the way. Thank you for getting me through hard time. Jacob be working, y'all. Like, you know, no te de buen humor. I ain't even going like Jacob be fucking fighting for his life lately. Like, the sun has been fucking... For real, there was a fake one. Now all the besties coming for you, LOL. Moon! My name is the same here on TikTok and IG, just saying. Okay, well, I'll find y'all. Love the Rebex bestie. No, Hago's been tired, y'all. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna fucking lie. He been fighting for his life. Like, he been pissing me off. And I've been trying to be nice, y'all. Like, besties. I'm being so for real with y'all. I've been trying to be nice to my man because I realize that he's in 108, degree weather and he's fighting for his life on the roof or whatever he be doing. And, like, I try to fucking, you know what I mean, be nice as I can. But sometimes I'm like, bitch, aplácate. You know what I mean? You're talking to me a little too loud. Like, chill out before I... You know what I mean? So, until he fucking calms the tude... Just kidding. No, he's been working a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Today he worked. Girlfriend, why these men being babies nowadays? And I get it. I understand. Nobody wants to be outside in 108 degrees. Like, I get it. But, like, don't bring that attitude home. When you come home, take a shower, eat the food that I made you, and go to sleep. The worst thing, and I'm such a Mexican mom now because I can't hear I'm tired. Don't tell me that you're tired, bitch, when you don't go to sleep. Because if I'm tired, guess what? I fucking put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I take a fucking nap. I don't sit, you know what I mean, fucking eating pistachios all night watching fucking Netflix. Because if I'm tired, I'm going to go to sleep. So I don't want to hear I'm tired. I'm like this, no dormir. That's something that you can, as soon as you get into this door, you're free to do whatever the fuck you got to do once you get into your home. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear the complaining. I don't want to hear... No, they're fucking worse than Yorties, literally. So, right now, I'm just like, I understand. My husband's working so much, too. No weekends off. I'm struggling. Dude, same, bestie. He be working Saturday and Sunday, and I just be bored. I just be bored just cleaning up, and I got shit to do, and I'm like, I got to wait for him to get here because I can't do it by myself. You know what I mean? Not because why you describing me. No, it's the fucking worst, and I hate it. It's getting hot. Let me turn my AC on. My AC on? What the fuck? My fan. Props to all the people working out in the sun. Mi respetos. Like, I love y'all and I respect y'all, but, like, it's not my fault. It's nobody's fault. It's good. Those are the cards you were dealt, babe. You know what I mean? Like, it's like us when we get our fucking our periods. I can't be fucking complaining all the damn time about every inconvenience that my period does. Because at one point, I gotta be like, you know what? Así es. I'm a woman, and unfortunately, I have to go through this monthly. And there comes a point where I have to just suck it up and shut up. You know what I mean? So, be fucking for real. Yeah. But honestly, at least we inside the AC. Shout out to all the hardworking men. Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them. But, like, it'd be another thing if you come home to a dirty-ass fucking home and no food on the fucking table and not, like, a cold one in the fridge for you. You know what I mean? But, like, I'm trying to be accommodating. I'm leaving you alone. I'm not pressuring you to do shit that you don't want to motherfucking do. I'm actually giving you space. So take that shit and take a nap with it. And you don't want to take a nap with it? Sit on it. Just kidding. That was too much. I apologize. I don't care what he says. My man gets a period every month because there ain't no reason for his badass. No. Like, what is it? No, yesterday, bro, let me tell you something. Yesterday, picking a fucking fight for no reason, bitch. And I was just like, and then the worst thing I can do to Jacobo is laugh at him. Because what is he? A crybaby ass Pisces. And so you laugh at a Pisces man, bitch, the tantrum that they throw is wild. And I know this, okay? And I still did it. I was literally laying down and he fucking came home and he just started talking nonsense. And I was like, can you leave me the fuck alone? And then he just went off. And then I laughed at him. Oh, bitch. Door slammed and everything. I said, go eat your fucking pistachios and get out of my face. Yeah. Oh, and I can't, y'all, if the besties, if you know, you know, about La Tia, that little auntie aunt, I was like, that's why your auntie do, that's, you know, that made it worse. So, whatever. That's why your uncle, Bestie, you're wrong for that, but move. Yeah, I was like, that's why, that's exactly why your family is the way they are. Because you go low, I go to hell. Yeah, my husband told me one day, ni yo aguanto lo que aguantas tú, no aguantas lo que yo aguanto. I agree. No, girl, I would have smacked him. Hi, currently in the hospital and having a baby yesterday. Congratulations, bestie. Get some rest, girl. Yeah, I was like, that's why they are the way they are. Por eso te pasa lo que te pasa. So, yeah, get out of here with that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. And then he gonna throw in shit, you know. I'm a laughing stock when it comes to some shit. You brought up the... You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. The hilarious, I told my husband, vete a la verga, because he was in a bad mood changing the brakes in his truck. Betsy hit below the belt with that one. Yeah, congratulations, Vivi. Yeah, but like, vete a la verga. Congratulations. Get some rest, bestie. Eat some good food. I know after giving birth, you gotta be like hungry for a good ass meal. Get you a good ass meal, bestie. All right, let's get into the advice / confession / whatever. This is just gonna be like a random line. We're gonna go off the vibes. So, bestie. My friend's man and I go to the same gym. I don't know where this is going, but I do not have a good feeling about it. She's already caught him cheating, lying, etc. She stays. Well, I seen him arguing with a girl at the gym. I was shook to the core. It looked like homegirl was mad at my friend's boyfriend. It made me so sad to see it in real life. She's a good girl. She pays for a lot of their shit. They live together. I know I won't tell her because she will stay regardless, but the guilt of knowing and not saying anything is what? Is it killing you? She didn't finish it. So I don't know. Tell me why when I gave birth, I asked for a steak and the nurse was in there trying to check my area mid-meal. I'm like, I would have kicked that. Sorry. I respect all nurses. I would have kicked that bitch. If you don't get away from me right now, tell her. Here's the thing, besties. You already know the answer to this. You can't tell her. Because she's going to stay regardless and then you're going to end up losing a friend. Because some bitches don't want to hear the truth. Some bitches want you to sugarcoat shit. And they want you to lie to them. And they want you to feed into their delusion. And once you stop doing that and you start hitting them with facts. And you start hitting them with this is what's going on, babe. They cut you off. Send the whole confession. Don't leave us. Yeah, confession rules. Send the whole thing. I would have been yes, ma'am. I'm rare at the moment. LOL. But you got a little pink. You gonna cut through the middle and get some pink? Just kidding. All right. Hi, besties. Please keep private. Of course. This is pretty much just a vent. So my first love, high school sweetheart, fiance, first everything. We ended up calling it off. Then my high school best friend ended up getting with him. I met my so-called best friend in 9th grade. We were so close after high school, and she pulled that shit on me. They ended up getting married. I was with him for like 9 years. Bestie. They were doing that shit on the low. I don't want to be the person to tell you that, but I have to. I have to keep it real with you. They were doing that shit on the fucking low. Because, que pinche casualidad. If me and Jacobo broke up, and he ended up with one of my closest friends, oh, y'all was on some sneaky shit. Y'all was on some sneaky shit because how sway? How did this happen? You're just telling me out of nowhere y'all just decided, oh, like, let's fuck over Julia and let's just get together and let's go clap cheeks? No, ma'am, no ham. They've been plotting since the beginning. And you know what? The way you get them is the way you lose them. So, she'll get hers. Don't worry about it, bestie. She'll get hers. Remind the besties it's not a bestie only live. I almost slipped up. LOL. Oh yeah, this is not a bestie only live, besties. Please keep it cute. No anden con sus pinches cosas. I literally cannot. What is it? Oh, but it says she did my advice yesterday. What is it? See, I'm telling you, talking about I need advice, bestie. Give me the, what do you need? Let me know. Literally, let me know. It's giving, the whole TikToker lady left her man's and got with her friend's husband, and now they're engaged. Same, I thought I Kyra too. Who's that? Oh, wait. I saw that shit on TikTok. I saw too. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine, bestie. Do you do a lot of bestie lives, sis? I was subscribed so bad. I tried to, bestie. What TikToker lady? Oh, so I had seen that supposedly según, I mean, don't quote me, bitch. Don't quote me. But it was circulating on TikTok. I don't know about Kyra, but the Marlene and Mando with Yaritza, y'all. The Yaritza fucking, I can't. They, bro, there's no fucking way. Like, the way they're coming for these people is crazy. And I'm just going to tell you something right now, okay? I will say this. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. I will say this. Mexicans ain't ever giving a fuck when it comes to roasting a bitch, okay? Nobody's safe in a Mexican family. The kids aren't fucking safe. The dogs, Firulais is not fucking safe, bitch. Nobody. Anything that is wrong with you or any type of insecurity you have, bitch, they're gonna use it against you. And so, you know, the people that are upset about Mexico being upset and the way they're making those videos on TikTok and all, bitch, get used to it. Get used to it because kids are not safe. They have a saying, okay, baby, I guess. It's too much. Everyone's getting roasted. No one is being left behind. They're in Marlene's fucking page calling her Mrs. Washington. They're calling her, they're just calling her all types of shit. So much tea this weekend. Also, Soy Leon and Muñeca. Stop. His name is Mr. Delicado now. It honestly just goes back to them not being prepped. It just goes back to them not having just proper fucking, like, their sister, whoever the fuck is their manager, right? Miss Washington. Whoever is their manager, y'all said it's her older sister. She really should have fucking, like, let them know. Just smile, say hello. And then I went to go watch it because I was like, what the fuck? Like, let's get it. I'm a person where I gotta do my research, right? I went to go see, and that wasn't even the fucking question that they asked them, and they just went. That's the problem. That's what nobody's understanding, because, and even people who are like in Spanish, the way they're saying it too, they're not really saying it right. The way the interview went, they asked them, for those who are not Spanish speakers, they asked them, how is Mexico City treating you? They did not ask, how do you like Mexico? They said, how is Mexico City treating you? They wanted to know, how were you guys welcomed? How have y'all been treated when it comes to hotel, when it comes to transportation, when it comes to food, when it comes to all of that? Never did they fucking ask them, how do you like Mexico? So there's a way the question was worded, and I guess they didn't understand it. And it's like, I saw, they didn't understand what the fuck she was asking. But they just went on a fucking rant on how they didn't like this, they didn't like that. That was the main problem. The important thing is the question. And the question was, how is Mexico City treating you? And they just fucking went over and were like, oh, you know, we like it here, but this and this is like, that you know, yeah, they were ready to let it off their chest from the fucking get-go, because what should have gone down was Mexico City has treated us very well. We had a really good flight. The hotel was amazing, or the Airbnb, whatever, it was amazing. The food's amazing. The vibe, el ambiente, everything's amazing. That's all it had to be. Or maybe not amazing, but it was good. You know what I mean? It's giving Miss Congeniality, what's the best date? Literally, it's giving world peace. So that's where they really fucked up, because they didn't even understand the question. And, you know, and people are like, well, they're kids. And I'm like, yeah, but there was one adult there. There was one adult there who, honestly, he's the one who fucked up the worst. I'm not even going to lie. Yaritza, when I go back to the interview and I look at it, she didn't really say too much. Her brothers are the ones that fucked it up. Okay, homeboy talking about chicken and how he doesn't like spicy foods. He fucked it up, but who fucked it up the worst was Mando. And I think why people are mad is that Mando was not in that apology video because he's the one who fucked it up. Where it's talking about Washington has better Mexican food. That's what really triggered Mexico, in my opinion. Because if you want good, authentic Mexican food, Mexico City is the most fucking diverse when it comes to our food. You can go to the ranchos and you're going to get, los platos que son especialmente de los estados. So you have the plates that are specific to certain states in Mexico. You know what I mean? So yeah, that obviously you want to have a good caldo, or you want to you know what I mean? Every state has their known dish. Like if you want authentic black mole, you're going to go to Oaxaca because those motherfuckers are not real. Just kidding. Those motherfuckers, if you literally go, like on YouTube, Oaxacan mole, black mole, bitch, the way they make it is wild. And it looks like it tastes amazing. So that's where you would go for that. You know what I mean? Every state has their dish. Like Puebla and Veracruz, it's those the memelas, or where the picaditas, that's where you're gonna find that good, you know what I mean? So Mexico City has everything. Because Mexico City it's rare here. Mexico City is like Monterrey, where you don't really have people being from there, if that makes sense. Like Mexico City and Monterrey it's basically people migrating to there for work. So like Mexico City has everything. You got the real chilangos, you know what I mean? And you got the real people who, like the fresas and all that stuff. And then you have people who live in other states and they go to Mexico City to work and to make money and to sell their food and to do all types of stuff like that. Same thing with Monterrey. It's really rare to find somebody who actually was born in Monterrey who's lived there their whole life, you know what I mean? Because usually it's people from other states moving there, living there. Like, it's rare to find somebody whose generation after generation has been from Monterrey or from Mexico City. So it's a little bit of everything. Mexico City even has really good Asian spots, y'all. Like those nice ass fucking pork buns, they have the best looking ones there in Mexico City. And I have not tried them and I'm fucking mad. They have a fucking Hello Kitty cafe, bitch, in Mexico City. 2, you go in there and it's all Hello Kitty. They give you Hello Kitty coffee, Hello Kitty cookies and pan and everything. So like, be fucking for real. Y'all just didn't know where to go. Y'all went, you fucking saw a Coke in a bag, eat the freseas. Like, it's crazy. Maybe to like even I don't know about that. Only Mexico will have bomb-ass Mexican food. Exactly. Also depends where they ate. Maybe the food they got wasn't good. It happens everywhere. Not all restaurants are good. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they played it too safe and like probably just went out into whatever taqueria that was there and just fucking. Melly G also thinks Washington is the best and talks down in Mexico as well. Are all Washington people like that? Who the fuck is Melly G? Who's that? No, but you know what? I am I hear Washington. I don't want to be that person, y'all. But I hear Washington people are fucking crazy. And I met a couple. I've met a couple. So I ain't even gonna lie. There's something ain't right. But that Selena scene. I don't know about Washington, y'all. So this is La que hacía atrapando infieles on TikTok. Oh, I don't know. Me being from Washington, it's okay, bestie. But come on, my second-gen kids love Mexico for their food. Yarita is literally first-gen. I live in Washington, and I love my Mexican. Nothing beats Mexican gastronomia. She was from... We got facts to back that one up. Stop. Stop. I live in Eastern Washington, donde parece otro México, porque es mucho field de apple, a lot of Mexican spots and people. Look up where the most serial killers are from. And not just... Washington home with Bella Swan, where she can't even... Stop. Gabby, you're done. Washington home of Bella Swan, where she can't even squirt a bottle of ketchup. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you're right. It's giving Forks. I was born and raised in Yakima, Washington, like them, but had to leave as ghetto. I don't know. I always wanted to go to Washington, but you have to have in your head, okay? Like, when you go to certain states, you have to know, like, you're not going to get authentic Mexican food in these places. Te la tienes que pinche aguantar. Born and raised in Oregon, when we go to Mexico, I would get the runs from the food, but I still love going my grandma's rice and the tacos, yeah. But that's the thing. I feel like people think because you get chorro in Mexico, something's wrong with the food. And 9 times out of 10, it's the reason that we're not used to it, y'all, is because our food in the States is severely fucking processed. It has so much chemicals and shit. When you go to Mexico and other countries, not just Mexico, the food is very organic. You know what I mean? It's very organic. So that's why you get chorro and you get the shits and some people get constipated. Like, there's just, that's why. It's not because the food's nasty or something's wrong with it. It's because it's organic and we're not used to that. We're not used to eating, like, you know what I mean? That freshness. The meat too. The meat is so fucking fresh. Like, it's like that pig was moving hace rato. You feel me? Like, it's fresh. So we're not used to that. And, you know, I don't know. That's just like, I don't know. That's just fucking crazy. I'll tell you this, I bet they ain't going back. Our body don't be knowing what to do with it. We're shook. Our body, it's a cultural shock on your body. Yeah, I was not used to food, but Bessie, it's not processed. Totally agree. Yeah, the bacteria is different too. But we do have good Vietnamese pho. Also, let's be real, le empacamos bonito también y revolvemos de todo. Bessie, have you seen the Indian food videos? I have not. Hey, Bessie. Hey, Shanti. De la Riva thing. I'm like, where the raza at? No, like, there's certain states where you go and, like, you're not going to find anything. Like, it's very bland. It's very just, what can you do? You know what I mean? But, pobrecitos, I feel like they really fucked up. The problem too is they still went and they went on another podcast and they still talked about how they didn't. She was like, I don't know if it's Mexico. I think it's just Mexico City. And it's like, you know, they rub people the wrong fucking way. Hopefully they can come back from it. Hopefully that apology does what it needs to do. But she's losing a shit ton of followers on TikTok. They put Washington on about and Mando should have been in that apology. That's the problem. The apology came too fucking late. Everything was already going through. She had already said she didn't give a fuck. Think what you want. Then Mando wasn't in the apology fucking video. So it's like they don't care. And Mexico Garcia be having the cow in the back. Dead ass. And supposedly Mando done cheating on Marlene. Y'all, I saw this video. Let me see if I can pull it up. I tried Mexican food on vacation in Colorado. I never again will I eat Mexican. That's what I'm saying, besties. Like, honestly, here in Texas, it's really hard. Like, I have a lot of besties who are like, where in Austin can I get some good tacos? And I'm like, bro, it's very scarce here because nobody does it the authentic way. They fucking half-ass it. So it's really hard, even in Texas. And we're close to the border, bitch. We're literally a border state. And even in the border towns, it's hard to find good shit. It's all Tex-Mex. They get the inspiration from Mexico, but they Texan it the fuck up, and it's not the same. And I'm gonna be honest, because my Texas ass got used to it. When I went down to Mexico, bitch, I was shook, and I felt so stupid because even Jacobo, okay? Even Jacobo, when we go to the restaurants, we're expecting chips and salsa. That's not a thing in Mexico. They don't do chips with salsa. And I'm just like, okay, mood, like, you know, and I was talking, I was like, can we ask for some? And like, I remember asking her, they're like, we don't have that. And I was like, oh, you're right. That's my bad. You know what I mean? I was gonna ask you if you consider Tex-Mex. No, I don't consider it at all. I think it's just it's Texas food. So it's hard. And that's what I'm saying, bitch, if we're in Texas and it's hard for us to get some good ass Mexican food, how the fuck y'all getting that shit in Washington? Y'all all the way up there, babe. No fucking way. But let me show you. I had fucking seen this where I guess Marlene was drunk, like tirando indirecta. She was trying to sing, and they put a side by side by Mando's ex singing, and I was like, bro, fucking embarrassing. Like, at this point, stop, bestie, please. Let me see. Me liking it? That's so embarrassing. And not his ex be able to really sing. I was like, oh, homegirl can sing. I may or not have gone to follow her because I was like, oh, let me give you a little follow because you got a nice voice. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Did you see the video of Marlene's ex throwing shade to Yaritza and her brothers? No, but like, there's a lot of Mexican artists who are literally throwing shade too. Like, it's crazy. Making fun of Mando during the interview when and she's pretty. Annabelle's like, she is really pretty. I have a question though. I don't know if anybody can answer this. You know what I mean? Hi, Bessie. My mom was watching the live with me, but she's Christian, so she's shaking her head hard and laughing at the same time. Que Dios la perdone por escuchar semejante pendejadas aquí. Everybody say sorry, besties. Everybody say sorry. We apologize to your mom, bestie. We love her though. If she can just, you know what I mean? She can listen. Just, you know. Can we tell her to subscribe? just tell her to like laugh on the DL, you know what I mean? We're not there to see it anyways. You know what I mean? This is all hearsay. It's all alleged. Girls, one thing being raised different, but another being no, okay, this is my thing. Everybody's missing the big point here. Okay? Sorry, perdón, oiga. No, the big thing here, Bessies, sorry, doña, ruego por nosotros. Gracias. Y con usted. The thing here is nobody's saying what needs to be said. It's the parents' fault. And it's such a big misconception with immigrant parents. I'm going to tell you something. I struggled in the beginning speaking Spanish, and I'm going to tell you why. Because my dad knows English. He speaks it well. So he there's some stuff where he's like, hey, can you help me out with this? But he can hold a conversation. And, he's been in the construction business for years. So he's always been around people who speak English. So he had to learn, and he figured it out. And, like, he speaks English very well. And so I grew up with both parents speaking English. But that didn't stop them from still trying to, you know what I mean, teach us Spanish. And to be honest, my mom really didn't care too much for it. Here's the thing. My dad mostly spoke to us in English because that's what we knew. But my mom didn't care. Like, she would speak in Spanish, and she was like, figure it out. And then they would literally just go and dump us in Mexico for months. And with my cousins and stuff, I had to learn Spanish a fuerzas, because if not, what am I even doing here? And it's so funny when I think about how I literally have to, like, use to point to shit and explain and get my point across when it came to talking to my cousins. But I did it. And, my mom really enforced that on us, because she was like, y'all need to know Spanish. Like, you need to know what's going on. And, like, you need to know, what people are saying and stuff like that. So it is a parent's job to teach your kids how to speak your native language, whether it be Spanish, Arabic, French, Portuguese, whatever it is. They should be bilingual. You know what I mean? Especially when the household is. So it does have a lot to do with the parents. But I will say this. It goes back to generational, almost like fear, to where immigrant parents, when they came over here, they were so scared of not fitting in. And so they did not teach their kids to speak their native language because of fear that, they were going to be bullied, they were going to be outcast, they were going to be judged. So, they tried, I feel like a lot of them, it's that fear of like, just speak English. I'd rather you speak English. I'd rather you know everything in English. And they don't teach them their native language, which it sucks. And it actually does more damage than good, because then you look fucking dumb. The whole no sabo thing, y'all, I be getting that sometimes, because there's some words where I really don't know, but that's also my fault, because I really should, you know what I mean? I should be up in that bitch learning, even though I'm older, I should be learning certain words, and there's some of them are hard to pronounce, and like, yo me enredo, but it does more damage. It does more damage. Spanish is the colonizer's language, not natives. And that's fine, but like, that doesn't really matter now when you have a whole country that speaks Spanish. So, you know what I mean? And it sucks, because el dialect, and a bunch of other languages are dying out because nobody's speaking them, and they're not being taught. So I got you on that one. But, realistically, all I can do is do my part and speak my Spanish when I'm in Mexico, and, you know what I mean, help out where I can. Help out where I can when it comes to being bilingual. I wish I was trilingual even more than that, but, it's better to be bilingual, period. No, because imagine... I had, I'll never forget this, bitch. I used to work at Target, right? And I had this, my mom would always say, en la calle habla lo que quieras, pero en mi casa, puro español. My husband's family is from El DF, and OMG, my face when I heard it. I feel like, yes, it's the parents' fault, but I think what people are more mad at how she said it. But that's what I'm saying. It goes back to, if they knew, well, they know Spanish, obviously, because she sings in Spanish. But it goes back to their parents not educating them on how to it's not only language, it's also mannerism. Because I will tell you this. There is a certain mannerism when it comes to Mexicans that I feel like a lot of us lack over here. And myself included. And I'm gonna give you some examples. So in Mexico, y'all, they're very kind, very genuine, very, how do I explain it? So like when you're in Mexico, when you see somebody, when you're walking on the street, you see them, you say good morning. You say buenos dias. When it's afternoon, you say buenas tardes. And then when it's night, you say buenas noches. No matter who it is, no matter what's going on, when you're walking and you make eye contact with somebody, you say good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And that's just, it's just talking to people, just being a kind person and acknowledging that you saw them and you're walking past them. It's basically acknowledgement. And we don't do that here. It's very rare where you see somebody, you're like, oh, hey, good morning. How, you know what I mean? How are you doing? You don't really do that here. The same thing when it comes to, it doesn't matter what's going on. When somebody comes into your household, you offer them a cup of coffee. You offer them food. If they come around and you guys are eating, you offer them, you offer something to them. You know what I mean? It's about greeting. It's about offering. And it's about speaking a certain type of way, even if you don't agree with it. And even if you don't have much, I feel like Mexicans tend to, like, even though I don't have a lot, I'm going to offer you, lo poco que yo tengo, yo te lo voy a ofrecer. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have one piece of bread left. You're gonna offer it to that person because that's just how they are. You know what I mean? And over here, people are not like that. Straight up, people will tell you when it's time to fucking get out of their house. They'll tell you when they ain't got no food in the fridge. They'll tell you when you've overstayed. Like they'll be like, get the fuck, like it. Yeah, hospitality. So it goes into the culture of, like, they're not teaching their kids the Mexican mannerisms of how to talk to people, how to be polite, how to conduct yourself. You know what I mean? Not everything is a joke. And I understand that she's young. I get that. She's very young and she doesn't understand it right now. But it's also, being respectful. Like I said, when I was younger, I never, ever, ever argued with my aunts or my uncles. I never, ever disrespected them. I never butt into a conversation when older people were talking. When the adults were talking, I never butt in. I would listen, but I would never butt in. I would never give my opinion. And when they told me to go to my room, or when they told me to, saluda tu tío and polite, like, I did that. And answer when you're being talked to, like simple stuff like that. And, obviously you can tell when, it just ain't it. And the thing is, especially coming from their family where, I didn't know that he had just, Mando had just gotten his work visa. It's like, babe, that's wild. That's the thing that gets me. That's wild. I think on TikTok of the unsanitary food. Oh, I did see that one, I think. Girl, yes, because I'd be embarrassed because I should know better, but I don't. Mi casa puro españolito, but sometimes I don't understand when I visit Mexico. It's different from what I learned. And it's okay to ask questions. I understand that she's still a kid, but to be honest, I feel like they are old enough to know why they shouldn't act that way. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, the que versus mande, the tú y usted. Like, Selena didn't know Spanish. She just sang in Spanish, but she knew how to talk to the press and do interviews. How do Yarisa think? Oh, that too. Like, I saw the interview where they were upset because they were being compared to Selena. And they're like, no, we have our own style. Like, bitch, that was a compliment. Like, you don't understand how much of a compliment that was. But again, you know what I mean? They just don't know. They don't know. I'm not gonna lie, my kids are learning, but they are no sabo, lol. It's just teach them when you can, bestie. Teach them what you can, because it's honestly, it's not only embarrassing, honestly, like, it's embarrassing when you can't communicate with your peers, with your friends, with your cousins, with your family, and just struggling. I think it's hard, because I've seen it, you know what I mean, with certain family members. I've seen them struggling, and it's hard to watch them struggle. And then also, it's hard to correct them and get them to understand, especially teenagers. It's hard to get them to understand, like, hey, you're not saying that right. Let me help you. They get offended. They get embarrassed. So it's like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just trying to save them the embarrassment later on, and like just them being uncomfortable and not being able to, like, get their point across, and you know what I mean? The second embarrassment I had when watching the interview is cuando nos hablaban our parents out of the room para que vinieran, que grandes están. Literally. Being no sabo kid is my biggest insecurity. And that's my problem too. Like, I feel like I know slang in Spanish. I cannot hold a complete conversation, but I'm not afraid, like, to ask what means what. When I go to Mexico and, like, they're talking about something like gastronomia, I did not know that meant, like, the cuisine, or like, it's like, It's like the food in Mexico. I had no idea that that word meant that. And there's a lot of stuff like I didn't know. Like when it came to like feria and fiera, like I didn't know the difference between that. Like there's a lot of stuff where I don't know, but I'm not afraid to ask. When it came to talking to my brother-in-laws in Mexico, if they said something I didn't know what that was, I'm like, I was like, ¿qué es eso? Or explícame, you know what I mean? And like they would fucking struggle a little bit to get me to understand, but I would get it after the fact. I'm like, okay, you know, and they'd be like, you know, I feel like it's better to ask than to just fucking look dumb, or and honestly just to like be rude and like pass it over, like, oh, I don't really care what that is, or I don't care to, you know, learn what that is. So I'm gonna ask questions regardless. Y'all see on here when y'all be saying some shit, I talk over because my man speaks half Spanish, but his parents don't speak English in person. No, there's nothing more. No, but we do need to stop assuming too. I get myself into that shit all the time. Where like, bro, I fucking assume bitches speak Spanish and then they don't, and I'm like, God, my bad. It's like what happened with Angela Gar when she said she was a certain percent from Argentina. The thing here, this is the thing with Angela Aguilar, bitch. Nobody fucking asked you. Literally, nobody asked Angela what her percentage was. She felt the need to disclose it, and she felt the need to fucking give us her 25%. Okay, quarter. Okay, loose change. Like, nobody asked you that. Literally, nobody asked you what percentage you are. Nobody asked you anything. Why you felt the need to let us fucking know, we don't give a fuck. She was like 23. Yeah, it's like, who asked you? Not a damn soul asked you that. So make it fucking make sense. Como contodencia siempre les andas the translating and we love it. Yes, I try so hard to be translating and like going back and forth because I learned more Spanish when I married my organic Mexican husband, as you should. My in-laws speak Chilango and I had to explain sometimes I don't understand what they say. LOL. My first language is Spanish. No, that's what I'm saying. But you know what? If you, any besties, si tienen familia, if y'all have family que todavía hablan en dialecto, y'all really should learn. Deberían de aprender because that's literally, that is dying out. It's dying out. I feel attacked low key. Let's get our Rosetta Stones. Get on Duolingo, bestie. Girl, the fact that I can help elderly. No. Let me tell y'all something really, really cool, besties. Let me tell you something really cool. If you know Spanish, like a good percentage of Spanish, Italian is going to be easy. Italian is going to be a fucking walk in the park because it sounds the fucking same. And there's certain words that go and like, I can understand it. I watched Luna Nera on Netflix and I didn't even fucking have to read, bitch, the fucking subtitles because I understood. It was in Italian. The whole fucking series was. Or was it a movie? It was the series. And I when I got confused, I would look at the subtitles. I put that shit in English. But I understood most of what was going on. I was like, okay. Because it sounds the same. Yeah. Listen to some Italian besties and you're gonna understand it. Yeah, a little bit of French. The problem with French is I feel like French people speak French really fast. I can't hear where the word starts and ends with French. That's my problem. My aunt's teacher, now what in Mexico at a university is hard. Let's learn it. I speak Creole. Okay. My aunt knows all, but since we've been together, he's gotten so much better. Now I gotta learn some Italian. I'm telling you, French is hard. The problem with French is you just don't know when the sentence ends. That's my problem. And I've got on Duolingo on the whole thing because I thought I was gonna be a Parisian ass bitch going to Paris. I was like, let me learn some French so that way when I get out there, I'ma spit a sentence or two. No, it's too hard. I can't get it. I tried and I couldn't do it, besties. It's the farthest I got with French was man, which is Léon. And then woman is le femme or le femme. And then you have to do with the masculine and feminine fucking the la, the el. And then la garçon. I don't know what the fuck that is, bitch. I think it's a horse or a cat or something. And I could ask you how are you doing or what your name is. But ya se me fue. Yeah. Italian is easy. Arabic, too, is easier. You speak Spanish from what I heard. Oh, yeah, I heard Arabic. There's, oh, is it boy? Me saying it's a horse? Yeah, we croissant. The one that tricks me on Portuguese because I want to understand it, but it betrays me. I want to learn ASL. That seems good to know. That's also, Yeah, it's like como se va, Japel. Bitch, don't even fucking ask me. I don't know. My dad's from Nayarit, and some people speak Huichol. Oh, we can learn a dialect. Which one? Let's pick one. What dialect are we gonna learn? I'm feeling Oaxacan. I feel like I want to go to. I want some Oaxacan dialecto. It's so super nice to learn. That's also true because I've had my fair share of like I don't know what's going on. But let's who knows dialecto? Who can teach us? My 8-year-old daughter is bilingual fluently and is now learning ASL. Yes, I brag because lessons ain't cheap. LOL, trilingual soon. Good for you, besties. And it's always better to do it when they're at a young age because when they're young, their brain is just absorbing everything, and it's so much easier for them to learn so many languages when they're young. Zapotec. Okay. That's our first word. I don't know what that is. Imagine how baby sounded and I don't know how to sign. That's why I want to learn. That's also true. Jalisco dialect. There's dialect in Jalisco. I wish I learned. My grandma's dad spoke Pame or Pame. Anything best as long as I'm not called a no sabo no more. Let's Google this shit while we're here, cause you know what, we're not gonna be uncultured anymore. And guess what? I'm gonna be calling you bitches all types of shit when I learn some dialect, some dialecto. Let me see. Let's go with my husband is from Guatemala and he knows quiche. That one's hard. I will say that. Dialecto de Mexico. Oh, wait, let's go to Oaxaca. Oh, Michoacan got some too. Let's start out with Oaxaca. Oh, there's too many. Never mind. They got Mixe or Miche, Chocholteco, Mixteco, Triqui, Chatino, Amuzgo, Mazateco, Zapoteco, Nahuatl, Soque, Juave, y Chinateco. Well, goddamn, Oaxaca. Get y'all shit together. That's too much. ¿Cuál es la lengua más hablada? Zapoteco. Okay, we'll do that. Somebody said that. We'll do that. Okay, let's do bad words in Zapoteco. We're about to fucking... All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see here. My husband speaks. It's so interesting to hear. My brother-in-law speaks Mixteco. Girl, I've been Duolingo. I'm trying to, but I feel like I'm not learning. I'm gonna download it again. Is Tarasco one? Maybe. Why is it that everyone's first thing they want to learn? Let's see. What's the 85 words? Okay. Gicha. I don't know if I'm probably not saying this right. Gicha is hair. Bisalu is an eye. Nol is woman. I literally could be saying this completely wrong, and I do not mean to disrespect anybody. I apologize. But it says Biku means dog. You fucking Biku? Just kidding. Duolingo teaches you Spanish, man. That's why I don't use it. What's ussy? That's the real question. Yeah, this is hard. So that. It's because they're not saying how to fucking be cool. Stop. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, this is... because it's not saying how to, like, pronounce it. We'll get it together, though. I'll find somebody. I'll find somebody to teach us. Don't you worry, besties. Don't you worry. Dog in Zapotec is pronounced like Beco. Okay, Beco. Thank you, bestie. Beco. You fucking Beco. Let's do a girl trip to Oaxaca. I'm down as fuck. I want to go to Oaxaca so bad. I hear that the beach there is amazing. The food's amazing. Like, let's get this shit rolling. Jacobo listening behind the door. Hold on. How did she say it again? Beco. You Beco. I know how to say ussy and Zapotec. Oh, Bessie, teach us, please. I'm begging you. Lucy. Has anyone been to Tulum? It looks so pretty. I know a handful of Zapotec words, LOL. Teach us the ussy. That's all we need to know, and we'll go from there. I need to know that. That's just like, why is it so hot? I think it's the liqueur. It's the liqueur. Oops, I apologize. Anyone in Oaxaca recommends Puerto Escondido y Huatulco. Oh, everyone in Oaxaca recommends Puerto Escondido y Huatulco. I have a friend from Oaxaca, and I was like, girl, if I go, you like taking me places or what? And she's like, yeah. I'm trying to go to Tulum because Peso wants to see me desnuda on the beach. Baby, a mí lo que me faltaba eras tú. I went to Tulum 2 years ago. It's beautiful. I heard Tulum is really chill. I heard Cancun's not it no more, though. Like, a lot of people have been saying that Cancun is more like, it's very touristy now. Like, if you want actual... So I had a friend who said that que mejor, si quieres ambiente mexicana, ve a Mazatlán. I didn't get how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Espije. Espije. Not the Espije. Get y'all's Espijes together. Your Espije is showing. Get it in the Espije. I could be saying it completely wrong. So, here's that. I apologize. Espije. I feel like that's not the right way that it should be pronounced. Let's go. I'm going to get my Espije worked on tonight. Espije good. That's what I'm saying. The Espije too good. It's too juicy. Mi Espije está mojada. Bestie, stop. No, that's not how you pronounce. I knew it's not right. How do you pronounce it, Bestie? Please teach us. Don't have us out here making a fool. I would love to go to Xcaret. Yeah. I heard Xcaret is very, very nice. I'm gonna get the Espije wax. Espije. Oh, Espije. It's either Espije or Espije. Espije. I apologize. We'll figure it out. This is Duolingo. This is bestie lingo for beginners. Okay, I apologize, bestie. We'll get there though eventually. By next year, we're gonna be out here just fucking speaking all types of languages. You feel me? As we should. Store, she needs to send an audio so we get it right. Literally, bestie, please send an audio. Vas a querer this. Oh, bestie, send the audio. Slang lingo, yeah. Necesitan tacos de lengua. We'll say SB for short. Bestie, what do you think about the Lizzo controversy? She's innocent until proven guilty. I do not want to believe anything until I see that bitch in court. And I want to see the documents. Because I don't want to believe that she's doing fat on fat crime. I don't know how to explain it, but it makes a soft sh in place of the J. I'm about to send you an audio on IG. Oh my gosh, please. Capaz que estamos regando la madre and we don't know. I know, capaz que andamos aquí diciendo pendejada y media. Okay, well, while the bestie sends in that audio, let me get into an advice. Dude, have y'all heard of Del Sol Leon drama? No, what's going on? Espije. Yes, let's hear the audio. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for the bestie to send it in. I'm gonna read an advice from a bestie. Bestie, I would like to get some advice. A couple years ago, I lost my uncle to suicide. It was very hard on my whole family. My uncle wasn't just an uncle. He was a friend and the light of the family. Fast forward to now his partner, my tia, has moved on, which she has every right to do so because at the end of the day, she's alone and deserves to be happy. The only problem here is she moved on with my uncle's best friend. I hate to think the worst, but I start thinking, what if they did something to him? What if my uncle found them and that was his last straw? The what if has been killing me. I never once suspected her, but the whole situation is hard to cope. It's so hard to get answers since they are in Mexico. So when everything happened, we were getting our information from her since we couldn't be there. I feel like that happens a lot, bestie, but we're adults, okay? And let's chill. Let's not go to the extreme on these types of situations. I've seen this way too many times where when a spouse dies, typically you do see them move on with the best friends. It happened to my aunt as well. But I feel like they trauma bond. I feel like because it's the best friend and because it's the wife or the husband and it's the best friend, they're just trying to cope. Yeah, that's what it is. Like they're just trying to cope together. They're trying to be there for each other. And they're just trying to cherish everything that they remember about the deceased. That's really what it is. And I feel like they end up trauma bonding, and sometimes mistakes happen to where they think they catch feelings, but because they're there for each other. You know what I mean? It happens way too often. Way too often. The person who was there for you when you were grieving, you tend to you know what I mean, trauma bond with them, and then it becomes this whole thing. So I wouldn't think too ill of them. I wouldn't jump to conclusions, you know what I mean? Unless you feel it in your heart like something's not right, like, you know, there was foul play, like they were plotting or something. But I don't think that that's like, you have to feel in your heart, was there malice involved? Was it malicious? Was this something that they wanted to do and like they got rid of you? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of going to the extreme when you think of stuff like that. And at the end of the day, bestie, like I understand, you know what I mean? Like he was a friend to you. He wasn't just your uncle, he was your friend. But sometimes we gotta mind our business, bestie. Like straight up. At the end of the day, it's gonna hurt that I'm gonna say this, and I apologize right now in advance, but ya no está. Same thing with my mom and her husband. Like if he's moved on or whatever he's doing, I can't do anything about it. At the end of the day, they're gone. Yes, you can advocate for them, but I don't know if they really would want you to. Do you really think that he would want you to fixate on what's going on with, you know, your aunt, or you know what I mean? Or would he want you to live your life? You know what I mean? Like, you got to think of stuff like that. Like, realistically, there's something you can do. Él ya no está. Desgraciadamente, ya no está él. Que en paz descanse. All you can do is live your life the way he would have wanted you to live it. And, you know what I mean? Cherish the memories that you have with him. And, you know, live your life. And this is the thing, what I feel like people don't understand, what comes with grief when you lose somebody. You have to live your life. Because at the end of the day, they aren't. They're gone. Unfortunately, they're not coming back. So do not put your life on hold or fixate or try to fix things when it comes to stuff like that, because then you're not living yours. And that, I know that they don't want that for you. I don't think if I wasn't here, I would not want Jacobo to be fucking crying every day and like just not living his life. If he were to move on, like, as he should, you know what I mean? Same thing. Like, I feel like cada quien, you know what I mean, grieves at their own pace and stuff, but I for sure wouldn't want him to be miserable. I wouldn't want him to just not live his life. Like, live it. I can't anymore. I'm not here anymore. So, you know, in that scenario, Dios no lo quiera, but live your life. You know what I mean? And I feel like in situations like this, there's like some sort of rencor and coraje, and like there's some sort of anger in you to where you kind of want there to be a problem, bestie. You know what I mean? So, but how soon is too soon? I think because la carne es débil, la carne es débil, bitch, okay? I think realistically, respectfully, a widow should grieve at least 1 year. The minimum is a year where you should be grieving. You should not be having sex. You should not be moving on. You should not be doing any type of shit like that. I think is a year. I think after a year, you can start dating. You can start going out there, putting yourself out there. But, you know, cada quien. Some people wait a couple months. Some people wait 6 months. Some people wait 5 years. It just depends on everybody's preference. But I think respectfully, at least a year. At least a year, cry. You know what I mean? Let me go type of shit. Let them go. And after a year, move on. But I think anything sooner than that is sus. Straight up. I think anything sooner than that is a little sus. It's a little, you know what I mean? Because you do need to live your life. But I feel like the first year of grieving, you should live your life in a way where you're just grateful, you know what I mean, for still being here and just cherishing and remembering your loved one. That should be the first year. Yeah, grief is different on everyone. Some people go out there and are right, you know, doing their thing, and like that's how they want to cope. That's how they want to just get through the pain, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you look at it as a respectful place to where you don't want your family, if you care what people fucking think, because bitch, honestly, who gives a fuck? But if you care about family and friends, or even if there's kids involved, you know what I mean? Just wait a year. Respectfully, try to wait a year. Or if you can't wait a year, at least keep it on the down low for a fucking year until, you know what I mean? Don't get caught up in the next month, babe. Get it together. But yeah, I don't think so, bestie. It just depends on what you feel. But I personally do not think that that's like Oh, what is this? What's going on here? I'm not gonna, I might be biased. I'm not even gonna see the rest, bestie. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. No. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm on Soul's side. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break it down before y'all come for me. I don't want to see the rest of that shit. First of all, I'm scared. Second of all, what the fuck? Um, you cannot say that you're my friend. You cannot fucking have selfies with me, bitch. And you cannot fucking do all this shit and then go and talk shit about my product. No. That's not a friend. That was somebody who was plotting on you from the fucking beginning, because she did not stutter when she fucking said that her fajas weren't good, that they were cheap, and that even Sol knows that the fajas are not good. That's being a fucking dirty ass bitch, because it's one thing to have beef with me over something stupid as a friend, and then it's another thing to put our business in this shit. It's giving hater. It's giving hater, and it's giving, why are you bringing up the fajas for? Like, ¿qué ganas con eso? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I know Sol is very problematic. I've seen some of her shit. But you're not going to come at me like that. Because Sol is known for her fajas. Bitch, and I'm sorry. I knew shit like this was going to happen ever since she sent Wendy on La Casa de los Famosos some fajas, and bitches were mad. Sorry. You know what I mean? Sorry, but she's up there now. And as soon as they saw Wendy with the fajas, people started buying it. Hey, business is fucking business. What can you do? Realistically, before any besties get into, don't come at me about fajas, okay? Realistically, wear a faja, don't wear a faja. Do what the fuck you want. At the end of the day, if you get a major surgery, you're supposed to fucking tighten everything up. They can be a little dangerous if you do put them too tight, because all your fucking organs can fucking start going into your ass, bitch. Like, it's a whole thing, right? Do what you gotta do. Even doctors say do not put a faja on, like, no te conviene, unless you're getting a major surgery and you need to keep shit tight. That's something different. But it's jealousy. It's giving snake vibes. It's giving, bitch, you don't like that, my shit is selling out, and now you want to come and start this drama and shit on my shit. It's all part of a show. But no. No. Bessie said, thank you, Bessie. I agree my uncle would want us to keep going. I will continue to focus on my life and wish for the best for my aunt and her new life. I know that's what he would have wanted. You're right. I should mind mine, and even if that seems harsh, a real person te lo va a decir como es. Gracias, Bessie, for keeping it real. We love you, Bestie. I'm just saying because it's hard. It's hard to lose a person, and I just would hate for you to enfocarte en eso. You know what I mean? When you have your whole life ahead of you. And at the end of the day, here's the thing that people don't realize when you lose somebody. The way to remember them and the way to honor them is literally to live your best life. And when you accomplish something, think of him. When you're sad, think of him. When, something major happens in your life, think of him. Talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much stuff that you can do for him, to honor him and to think of him and to keep his memory alive. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if your tia did do something, or if your tia was doing shit maliciously, como quiera, se regresa. I don't care what anybody says, that shit will fall back on her. And you'll realize it. If her life starts going to shit, if stuff starts happening to her, then you know what? Tenía malas intenciones, and whatever's going on with her and his best friend, then they're going to pay for that later on. You know what I mean? You live your life y hazlo por tu tío. Welcome to Las Besties. A girl, one Matt. Karma Israel. I'm on Soul Side too. She could have told her friend in private, "Hi Bessie, did you see my IG video? I sent you. LOL. My biggest fear." No, as a friend, if the product sucks, she should have said something from. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like, oh, qué casualidad. Then now my product isn't good. Muñeca reaccionó así porque Sol empezó a hablar de su hija. I would have done the same si se meten con mis hijos. LOL. Sol tira la piedra y esconde la mano. Oh. Well, that's true. But, like, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, like, es puro show. Es puro pinche show. Que no se hagan pendejas las dos. Es puro show. La muñeca hasta le echó al pobre Roberto. I'm fucking done. These bitches are crazy. I'll tell you that much. They be doing too much. But that's how you know a bitch is fucking wild too. Because why to make so many Instagram stories, that's crazy. That's literally wild. And you want to know why I think like that? Y'all remember when Catherine and Shayla were going back and forth? Why the fuck are you on Instagram? Why do I have to click through all this shit? Bitch, at this point, make a fucking YouTube video. You would have made money on that shit. You got me on Instagram tapping all these fucking stories, hearing you talk, and then these bitches are forgetting what they said and they're repeating themselves. Soul is horrible for intimidating and putting women down all the time. That's not, no, I know Soul is problematic. But on this thing, it's like, what do you want? And let me just say, they look fucking crazy. I'm not here to fucking woman shame, do what you want, but these surgeries are getting out of fucking hand. Soul looked really good a couple years ago. I'm not gonna fucking lie. They just be doing too much shit. And chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. I can't do it. Speaking of, whose side were you on, Catherine or Shayla? Neither. They're both fucking dumb. Shayla, where the fuck? They're both dumb. First of all, Shayla, when she got with the McBroom, the other McBroom, the Escova Pelona, when she got with him, because there's two McBrooms, right? You got the fucking, Landon. I'm trying to fucking think. Landon. Bitch, you knew better. Shayla is very beautiful. Okay, she's always been that bitch. And when I saw her with him, here's the thing. When you see a really beautiful woman with the average size looking fucking man, she wants clout. She wants clout. She wants money or clout. And when I saw that, I was like, bitch, you could do so much better. I don't know why you're with him. And then he was like just fucking crazy. And then how when I heard her being like, oh yeah, like I'll sign the contract and like we'll pretend to be engaged and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh bitch, you're part of the fucking problem. Like I know that Catherine does shit like that, but at the end of the day, Catherine has 3 kids with Austin, and like you can't change the clock. You know what I mean? You can't go back. Ya la cagó. Catherine la cagó 3 veces. And I'm sorry. No shade to her kids. You know what I mean? They're blessings. Babies are always blessings. But she fucked up 3 times. Because the first time, she could have fucking left Austin with 1 baby kid. She would have fucking lived her life. Now she got 3 and it's hard. It's really hard. Especially when financially, people are buying the family shit. You can't just go on and be a single mom and think people are gonna, you know, support you, especially if Austin comes out here being fucking crazy. So I get it. You know what I mean? She is literally, she gives me Courtney vibes to where she has never had to fucking work like a real job. Like they do the internet stuff, which I'm not saying it's not a real job, but like they get used to that money. She has the luxury of being a stay-at-home mom and she does very well at it. I think she's an amazing mom, but she's so used to being home with her kids and just, you know, the bitch don't even fucking cook. They have a personal chef. So she's so used to having all this stuff that she could literally fucking never do it as a single mom. She couldn't. There's no way. Her having to figure out what else to do, I guarantee you Catherine would do OF. Like, there's no way that she doesn't. If her and Austin were not together, she'd have to fucking do OF to get some money. To get some money. She could do her own YouTube channel, but who's gonna, you know what I mean? Austin be cheating on her. Oh, for sure. For sure. So many women have came out to say that he's cheated on her, but she don't want to hear it. She said, I don't care. That's our life. Let us be happy. And you know what? We're going to do just that. No publicity is bad publicity. That's that mentality, though. When does it... sometimes these fucking people take it too damn far. With their fucking... It's too much. So, yeah, when Catherine and Shayla were going back and forth at it, I was like, The way she could have been with Michael B. Jordan, but ended up with Austin is beyond me. But that's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like society has taught us that, you know, as a woman, you can snag whatever man you want. Besties, let's look at the big picture. It's not about Catherine being able to fucking bag Michael Jordan, or she could have been with Michael B. Jordan instead of Austin. How do y'all know he wanted her? How do y'all know he didn't fucking see the red flags and were like, nah, I don't want this bitch? Like Becky G staying with her dude, talking about she sees who he goes home to. Oh, that's the worst mistake ever. And he's ugly. I agree with you. It's I'm just no. I didn't. Sorry, I apologize if I had a little toot. I didn't mean to, babe. I didn't mean to come off like that. I thought we was, my sarcasm be a little too much. No tea, no shade to you, bestie. Catherine a fool for standing up for Landon and says she's a girl's girl. They're a fucking mess. They're a fucking mess, and I can't. Y'all, why did I don't think, where was I talking about this? I barely found out about Maya Knight. I saw this girl do a TikTok video, and I think Maya Knight fucking blocked her. She's a girl with the twins. Not homegirl, bro. I'm telling you. The niches on TikTok are wild. Oh, no, not all. Just clarify. Okay. For lifers. So, fucking... I saw this TikTok, right, where they were saying that, okay, so if you don't know who Maya Knight is, she's this woman, and she has twin girls. And I remember seeing her because she told us this sob story about how she had to raise 2 daughters on her own, twins, because her baby daddy wanted nothing to do with them. He was not in the picture. And she even told a story about how she was walking down the street or something like that with her twins, and he saw her and she saw him with his new girlfriend, and he didn't look at her. He didn't look at the twin, like nothing. Well, this man, the baby daddy done came out, okay? And he came out and said he had no idea that those girls were his. Yeah, Scotch and Vodka's mom. Yeah. He said he had no idea that those were his bebe kids, and he fucking took this bitch to court, and now she cannot fucking show them on her TikToks. She can show, like, some parts, but she can't show their face, because apparently he fucking found out that there was a bunch of videos downloaded of hers because she was showing the girls, and they popped up on sites. So he took her to court, and I don't know what type of custody they have, but she can no longer show their faces. And she's pushing it, because I went to her TikTok, and you can see something like the girl, like they're already, they're grown from when I first started watching her. I never followed her, but I would watch her every now and then. She would pop up on my For You page, but she's not showing like their faces. But I'm like, you're pushing that girl because you're still showing them. I knew something wasn't right about Catherine when she started talking about being a mermaid. She said that? She said that? What the fuck? I knew something was wrong with her from the fucking beginning. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay? And y'all might be like, bitch, you're stupid. I might be. I knew something was wrong with this bitch. OMG, that's why she doesn't show them anymore? Yeah. The reason I knew something was wrong with her was because she would fucking do the most in the mornings, where she would have these low-ass fucking pajamas on with like a little tank top, and she would be struggling to fucking make milk and give these baby kids their fucking milk. Here's my thing, okay? No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, because I do not want to mommy shame, and I'm not about that. I don't have kids. But what I can't stand is the moms who do their content with their kids where you're willing to let your child cry for a bottle just to have your camera out and record it. I don't know. I just feel like it's not even about, like the part of me is not like, oh, I need to put my kids first type of shit. But the part of me is like, I don't want to hear this crying. I would much rather get my babies, give them their bottle, calm them down, than to have to hear this crying, take my phone out, record it, and then upload. Like, I don't understand how some bitch think that that's okay. And I get it. You're showing the real side of being a mom. You're showing the real side of, you know what I mean, your day-to-day. But, like, I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle my baby fucking crying because she needs her bottle. And I'm over here just fucking in the kitchen showing my fucking V line, you know what I mean, to TikTok, where I'm over here just trying to get her bottle together. Like, babe, give her fucking bottle. She's stressed out. She's a baby. She's just trying to eat. You know what I mean? And, like, that shit would stress me out when I would watch that. I was like, girl, I can't watch you. I can't do it no more. I couldn't do it. So, crying would... Yeah, I can't. I grew up in a big family. I've always had baby kids around me. And the crying... I understand it, but I will say this. The cutest cry, and it melts my heart every time, is a newborn cry. I don't even post mine on Facebook. It's crazy, besties. Like, I had no idea how bad it is when it comes to posting kids, because apparently, you can see in the saved. So I had seen this TikTok where a guy had duetted a video and he was crying because he had seen a video where it was the parents, and I guess they were changing their daughter's diaper, and like you could see like the baby's bottom, and there was more saves than likes on that video. There was so many saves, like there was thousands of, like I think almost like a million fucking saves because you could see on the bottom, and he was like, why are people saving that? Why are people saving this video to look at it later? And I'm like, bro, they're sickos. You know what I mean? Like, there's fucking weird people on the internet. So, I don't know. It's hard because I feel like it's a how do you say, like a conflict of interest? Because like you want to show your kids, you're proud of them when they accomplish something, their first day of school. You know what I mean? It's like you should be able to post your kids on your Facebook. You know what I mean? And there not be fucking malicious intent behind it. But I don't know, y'all. We're in a crazy world. I'm telling you, Maya is pushing it because... Wait, so what's her name? Her name's Catherine? I've seen videos of babies being silly almost without clothes on. So many say IDK how I ended up on that side of TikTok. There are a bunch of weirdos. No, there are. I'm not a kid person. Don't hate me. And that's fine. There are so many weirdos. It's not safe out here. It's not. But yeah, she's pushing it. If you go look at her thing, she's not showing their faces. But I'm like, you're still pushing it, girl. You're still pushing it because you're almost showing them when you're not supposed to. And it's not even like, at the end of the day, he now knows that those are his kids and he's, you know, stepping up as their dad and he's doing what he has to motherfucking do. And he's trying to protect them. I will say that it's very rare that you actually see a father go take her. I mean, the fact that he took her to court and was like, I do not want my children on the internet like that anymore because they popped up on certain sites is good for him. I saw a TikTok of a detective saying that now with AI, they can save an innocent picture and turn it into something sick. I saw that on Olivia Benson was showing that shit. SVU, bitch. I had no idea. Yes, I'm a paranoid parent TikTok. Yeah, like that shit's crazy. I never like to post around without me on any social media because of this reason, and I barely post my kid. Yeah. Did he come with the same? Yeah. So on the TikTok video I saw, he posted like a long message on his Facebook. And they were mad because they were like, well, he's posting a picture with his daughters. I'm like, yeah, but his Facebook is probably fucking private. You know what I mean? Like they blurred out the pictures of the girls. But his Facebook is probably private. Like when you post on Facebook, you only have family on there. Some people really are private on their shit. And like, that's fine. You know what I mean? But that's his decision as the father. Like... You know what I mean? Unless you're stalking him on Facebook, why the fuck would you go look for his... You know what I mean? Like, it's too much. I literally kids on social media, and I get mad at my mom. She's always posting them on her Facebook. I don't have social media other than TikTok because I like to be private. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. People are fucking crazy. But, I don't know. I just found that out, though. And I knew, like, I'm telling you, I knew something wasn't right with her. I was like, something's going to happen to this bitch. Something's not right with this bitch. Something's going to happen later on where va salir algo, because I was like, there's no way that with the amount of followers that Maya Knight has, that her baby daddy does not see them. And, like, I'm pretty sure that story happened. I'm pretty sure she walked past him, and I'm pretty sure he did not look at those kids because he didn't know they were his. Which it's giving, like, you fucked a friend. Like, he must have been a friend in your life to where you would see him, but you just never told him, hey, by the way, these are your kids. And that's crazy to me. Like, how you sleep with a bitch, and then you see her with kids, and you don't think, oh, those could be my kids. Like, that's crazy to me. So that means, like, y'all were never serious. It means, like... Because don't you think, like, if I was a man and I'm with a woman, right, and I sleep with her a couple times, and then I see her one day, like, maybe a year later or 6, 7, I don't know, a year later, I see her with some kids, I'm not going to think that's me if, like, we were never serious and I knew that she had other relationships or she was doing her own thing. Like, why would I go up and be like, hey, are these my kids? You know what I mean? Like, men don't think like that. And I wouldn't even think like that, as you know what I mean? So, it's giving... How you just have babies and not let him know, hey, these are your kids? Like, that's crazy. That's like, she knew what she would plot from the beginning. She's like, I'm gonna fucking do a TikTok. I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna fucking get some shmoney. And I'm gonna fucking, yeah. I hate when family members find me on TikTok. I'm trying to get away from you. Same as Susan, I don't have any social media. What do you think about the whole AI stuff? Crazy, in my opinion. It is getting crazy. Someone said on a video that she had 3 possible dads. Wow. So many creators have Instagram pages for the bebe kids. I think Instagram shouldn't allow that. It feels like advertising for the sake of... That has always been questionable. I have hated it. And besties, if you did that, I'm sorry. No, the tea is that she had multiple men that could have been the dad. She randomly chose one, told him, he said he didn't want them, and then she never told the other guys that might be the dad. Wow. She got in trouble for this. She was with the friends at a lake or the beach, and she had the twins in the car strapped into the car seats. There was a video exposing her. She was drinking too. AR is scary as well. Oh yeah, I remember that video. That poor Bebe kid. The poor Bebe was crying and like she was just trying to have fun at the lake. Babe, here's the thing, okay, that people are not gonna tell you when you are a parent. Whether you have your own kids, whether you adopt, whether whatever, nieces and nephews are included. Okay, when you choose to, or what, however the circumstance that you're a mother, yeah, you gotta sacrifice stuff. You're telling me it's more important to be at the lake with all of your fucking single or whatever girlfriends who don't have kids, and you're like trying so desperate to like be a part of that shit. No longer, babe. Sorry, you have babies now. You give up the lake trips. You give up the girls trips. You give up going to the bar. And I'm not saying your whole fucking life, because you're still a person. You're like, being a mom is not a personality trait. Like, you're a mom, but you're still you. But in the beginning, these babies were still little. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like every mom in the first couple of years sacrifices a lot, and they stay inside. The most you're going to see them is going to like the stores or the parks or whatever. But you don't really see them doing all these single women activities or like childless women activities, because you have two mouths to feed. You have two diapers to change. You know, it's stressful. And no matter how much, you know, your friends say, I'm gonna help you, babe, realistically, how much can they help? Especially when your kids they only know you and they're stuck to you. It's not easy for you just to hand off your kid to your friend. You know what I mean? So the fact that she wasn't even willing to be like, you know what, I shouldn't be here. That's the thing. She shouldn't have fucking been there. She shouldn't have been there. There was another video where she was at a fucking motel and she was in the restroom fucking eating sushi, I think, while her kids were in the fucking other room crying. No. I'm so done to babysit, but ask you, try to find a babysitter, someone trusted, and go have fun. Yeah. Her leaving them in a hot car alone while she went to the beach is wild. Yes. She's been questionable from the get-go, but people make excuses, and like, I get it, because people are so afraid about the whole mommy shaming and like cancel culture and all that stuff. But sometimes, bitch, it's not about that. It's about, let's be real for a second. Those friends end up not being your friends anymore because your lifestyle changes as a mother. Yeah. My dad and my mom wasn't fun. They were married, and it's like she had 2 kids. Yeah. How about when the influencers make videos showing so much skin with their kids in the video? It's like, come on, respect your kids. It's too much. But that's what I'm saying. Like, my friends who have kids, I know what I'm getting myself into when I tell them let's go eat or let's go do this. And I always try to do kid-friendly shit. So that way, Bebe Kid can play. We can have a good little time. And I prepare myself mentally. And not only with friends, with family too. When I know that the kids are going to be there, I mentally prepare myself. Am I tired? Am I fucking drained afterwards? Yeah. But I know, and I set myself up for it. And I, you know, mentally prepare myself. This is what we're going to do. It's Maya. It's MIA and then night. Gotta appreciate them at all stages, because you won't go through those milestones again. That's true. So, that's crazy, though. I didn't know that. That's literally wild. That, like, that's what it was. All right, we got a little advice segment. Bestie, after I found those nudes on my husband's phone, I found messages with some other bitch. I'm fucking hurt. I went off on him. He went back off and broke most of my belongings. Clothes, makeup, purse, and other stuff. He has full financial control. It says he won't leave until I find a job. I'm being held hostage, literally. But can any besties help me with a work from home job? I've applied, but no luck. Thank you, bestie, for being my safe space. Bestie, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is the bestie who got into it. She knocked her man out because of those pictures. Oh, fuck. I saw the pictures again. Anybody know? Let us know, besties, and I'll message her to como que husband. So y'all remember the last confessions? She said that she had found pictures and emails on her husband's phone, and then she sent me the pictures, the nudes, and then she sent me the blood picture where she fucking bopped his ass. This is what they're going through now. So if anybody knows about a stay-at-home job, work from home job, let me know and I'll message her, besties. Or any other types of resources. Let me know and I will message her. Just to protect her identity. You know what I mean? Because that's why I always say don't have kids yet. Enjoy your youth and party it up. Bestie, oh my gosh, still couldn't have fell asleep. Bestie, once you become a mother, things won't be able to do the same things you do. No, for sure. For sure. You can't. Yeah, besties, y'all let me know about any stay-at-home jobs that are hiring or work from home jobs. AT&T hires for online chat customer service. Apply to Conduit. I just started working there. Okay. Let me go message her. All right. Besties are saying Conduit, AT&T. Hold on. Message me those work from home jobs too, bestie, from my cousin. She's a recently single mom. Okay. Is this a case where we originally came with ideas to RIP him in the kids? Yeah, that's the same one, bestie. AT. Y'all let me know. Let me know. So we got Conduit, AT&T, customer service. I think Apple does too, right? I think, and yeah, and Apple. Right. Cigna, United Health Group, Dean, y'all be knowing a thing or two. Okay, Trish, Medicaid insurance is a work from home. They even supply you with a computer and phone. Okay. Y'all got me. Let me just send an audio shit. All right, so we're on the live. So Trish is saying Medicaid insurance is a work from home. They even supply you with the computer and the phone. Cigna, CIGNA, United Health Group, Teleperformance, a lot of jobs hiring right now for customer service. I think Apple, and then AT&T hires for online chat customer service, and then Conduit. I bet you just started working there. And then you can also work for Apple under Conduit. They have good benefits and a discount. All right, I sent that. I sent the audio. Okay, besties being helpful. Screenshot, besties, if y'all trying to get a work from home. Let me take a screenshot instead. I mean, at this point, you feel me? At this point, I'm sorry, Bess, that you're going through that. Bank of America also for customer service. Okay, per. Let me let her know. Bank of America as well. Just screenshotted this thing. I'm about to put y'all on. I need one too. This website posts regularly. Okay, Bestie about to put the besties on. They have a daily job board. Okay. Okay, Bestie says she's not gatekeeping. OF? Oh, yeah, I'm like, if you about it, Bestie, do OF. Me waiting so I can let the Bestie know. Amazon Flex is also a good opportunity at the moment. Is it a stay-at-home thing, or you have to, like, leave the house? OF, okay. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Feet Finder. Ask her what state. Maybe it'll help the besties narrow down her options. This is also true. Well, she was on 2 hours ago. They also have a Facebook group where people talk about their interviews and other opportunities. I want to do OF, but I ain't about it. Do it. What's the website, bestie? Put the besties on. All work from home. If you found it legit, I don't know if it's legit. I said it because I've heard it so many times. Like, I don't know. Let me find out. I don't put hot couples on there. You have to leave, but if they don't have a route for you, they will pay. I posted it. Where is it? I didn't see it, bestie. Where'd you post it? It's not popping up for me. Cause somebody else give us a ticket. Okay, what's the website? I got kids though. I'm scared. Yeah, the website's not popping up for us. She said, "Oh, thank you, Bestie. I want out of this environment already." Bestie, also too, do not be embarrassed or ashamed to like have to do a GoFundMe or something. Like, let me know and we'll share it. Yeah, we don't see it, Bestie. I want to, but I don't want to talk to people on the phone. She said, preferably no phones. I have 4 kids. One is 8 months. Oh, Bestie. I don't see it. Don't put the website. I don't think you can put websites. Oh, WAH Job Queen. Is that what it is? www.jobqueen. Maybe space that the website is not posting. I see the link, but y'all don't. Just type it out separately. Google WAH Job Queen. Okay. Amazon posted the offer, don't even accept you. Bake America is a chat. Okay. Customer service is the worst though. Phones is the easiest to get in right now. You just need noise canceling headphones because non-phone jobs is a bit harder. That makes sense. Bestie, also if you need help or if you need to do like a GoFundMe or something, like don't ever be ashamed or embarrassed. If you do one, let me know and I'll share it, and the besties will share it, and we'll try to help as much as we can. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, bestie, but it's going to get better. I promise you it's going to get better. Y'all be catching me in my audios. Google Chat customer service work from home. I'm in sales, but no, not customer service, so maybe a bit different. Okay. Or an Amazon wish list. Yeah, well I think we could do that too, but I think she's trying to like get out. I think that's what it is. I think she's just really trying to get out because he's financially, it's given he financially fucking being abusive. I don't like that. So we could get her out. Let's try, besties. But yeah. Men are just men are disgusting. Where's the bestie that I'm gonna put her on the bestie who gets shit done. I ain't ever, you know what? Ever since that bestie came in and let us know she'd be breaking legs and shit, allegedly, you know what I mean? I haven't felt the same way ever since. Cause I'm like, you're right. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to fix things. Let's talk in the hospital. Let's talk when you limping. The job market is tough. I applied to 30 jobs. I only got one interview. It was a no. I am sorry, bestie. Better luck. Like, honestly, it's fucking hard out here. It's given we got to get money back every time we go buy those groceries. That's, oh yeah, let me let the bestie know. That's also true. All right, besties. I gotta hop off. I gotta go feed Mr. Grumpy Grumps. Cause he's about to get here and he's about to motherfucking take a shower and I gotta feed him and we're gonna go to sleep. I literally applied to 200 jobs before I got mine. College degrees don't help anymore. Damn. We need a Google Doc or Excel spreadsheet to add all resources on it and be available to everyone. Literally, it's hard. I feel like when COVID hit, it was so easy to just get like a little online job and like it was fine. But now we gotta be back here in the fucking real world, bitch, and it's not it. It's not it. Me grumps, yeah. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here with me on this fine Saturday evening. Que Dios me los bendiga hoy, mañana y siempre por los siglos de los siglos. Amen. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend and I like the vibes, you know what I mean? Tan temprano, bestie. I know, but Jacobo had a long ass day at work. It was so fucking hot. He had to work on a Saturday, so you know what I mean? I gotta tend to him. Bestie, you need a Discord. I don't even know what that is. Let me do my research and then we'll figure it out. Cellular cow zone. Senor Muno. I worked at which I found better opportunities. Stay safe. These COVID cases going up. That's also true. It's coming back. She's making a comeback, and we don't want it. But I wish I would stay on here longer with y'all, but I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like he deserves to echarse un sueñito también. Like I gotta recognize. Like let me be nice. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna step back into the 50s for a second, and I'm gonna tend to my man just once though. You know what I mean? Don't ever do this. Don't feed into machismo and shit like that. But like I'm gonna just. Because I'm trying to get a little something too. You know what I mean? It's been a rough week for myself. I have not had a day off. So I'm just trying to see if something gonna happen. Didn't hear that. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And have an amazing weekend. Y se lo lavan, por favor, because está bien pinche caliente. No andan aquí todos pinches apestosas. You know what I mean? The besties didn't even send the audio. We need the audio next time, besties, so that we can learn some Zapotec. Bye, besties. Saludos a todos. Que descansen y que tengan un buen noche. Thank you. You can voice chat on Discord and like do a massive group chat. Oh, could you imagine? I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Wear a muumuu. Maybe. Good night, besties. Good night, besties. I love you guys. Don't forget. So I do have more lives on Last Besties membership. You can click the link in the description to go check it out. And if you do decide to be a member of Last Besties, go to playlist, and that's where all of the bestie lives are gonna be, so you can catch up from the beginning. All right. Cheeseman 24/7 on Discord. Imagine fucking blowing up. But yeah, thank you, besties. Love you guys, and have an amazing weekend. And y'all stay safe. And in case nobody told you, bitch, you matter. Okay. And I'm sorry to all the besties who are going through some shit. Like, life is not perfect. And sometimes life isn't fair. And I'm so sorry that people have to go through stuff. Like, our bestie going through the shit. I'm sorry. We've all been there, but you're going to get through it. I promise you. You're going to be okay. I'm going to be praying for you. I'm going to be sending you, good vibes. And you know what I mean? We're here for you, bestie. If you ever want to talk, message me. And that goes to everybody. I try my best to get back to you guys. If you ever need to message me, or you feel like you need a vent, or you need advice, or whatever, DM me. Or only post a Discord link in Las Besties community wall. I'll look it up. I honestly don't know what it is. I'll look it up, bestie. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Que Dios me los bendiga. Hoy, mañana y siempre. Amen. Amen. Bye, besties.